Hey everybody, I'm Bianca Rodriguez and this is You Are Complete. Today I'm going to share with you a story about my journey from humiliation to humility, a la one of my incredible mentors, Lewis Howes. If you don't know who Lewis is, he is a New York Times bestselling author. He has a podcast called The School of Greatness. Tremendous guy. He's an entrepreneur and he's a business coach, and I love him. He's fantastic. So a few months ago, I ran into Lewis at the Grove and I asked him if I could send him some business questions, and he was kind enough to say, sure. So finally, after I crafted the questions, I sent them to him, and I got to tell you, the spirit in which I sent these questions was kind of like, hey, what can you do for me? Hey, can I ride on the coattails of your success? So lame, right? So lame. Oh God. So at the time, I didn't realize how lame I had been. But about 2 weeks later, a messenger came and somebody reached out to me and they asked me how I created You Are Complete. And they were asking me basically to tell them the step-by-step process of creating the video podcast. And I was like, I did it myself. I worked really hard to figure it out, and you can go do the same. It's called the internet. So, as you can see, it did not feel very good to be on the other side of that kind of a request. And in that moment, I was freaked. I was humiliated because I realized that I did the exact same thing to Lewis. And I thought, oh my gosh, what a jerk. I feel so awful. But instead of going into a shame spiral, I decided to take it as an opportunity to learn and to grow. And what I really needed to learn in that moment was to practice humility. And so I've been thinking a lot about humility. And to me, humility is knowing that I am no better and that I am no worse than anyone else, and knowing what my place is in the divine order of the universe. And that to me means that my job is to be a vessel to the power that is greater than me, to the universe, to source energy. That is my job. And whatever that looks like, I am willing to do that job. It means that I spend less time thinking about myself and more time thinking about other people and how I can serve other people. Nobody likes somebody who is a taker, who's a bragger, who's full of themselves, right? So this is also a really important thing to know if you want to have authentic, super connected relationships, right? So that was my little story. And again, I'm so grateful to Lewis for teaching me another lesson, another thing that's going to make me even better. And if you want to up your game and get super inspired, you have got to check out Lewis's work. I have a link below to his website. Now, the end of this month, there's still time. You guys can sign up to go to the Summit of Greatness. Lewis is actually holding a 3-day event in Columbus, Ohio at the end of this month. He has pulled together incredible people like Danielle Laporte, Fully Raw Krista, and InQ, who is just like a badass spoken word guy. And so if you want to get some inspiration, get pumped up, live the life you know that you were meant to, Lewis is a great conduit to do that. I'm grateful to call him my mentor, and I'm grateful to share this time with you guys. Always remember that you are complete, you are whole, and you are miraculous. See you next week. Bye.